Today on my channel, Planner Friends, I'm just going to take a little bit of your time. I want to talk about my 2023 system, how it started, how it's going, and yeah, all the things. So stay tuned. Hello, Planner Friends, and welcome to my channel. I'm One Crafty Dolo, and I'm so happy to have you here today. I don't think this is going to be a very long video today. We're going to just talk today a little bit. As I approach the end of January, I just want to talk a few minutes about how my new planner rotation or somewhat planner rotation is going and how I'm using these planners and so forth. So I am, again, One Crafty Dolo. If you're new here, you're welcome to subscribe and tap the notification bell and so forth. Basically, this is just kind of a quick review of what I'm doing and so forth. So first off, I continued using a number of the planners that I had from last year. There is one big difference, but we'll talk about that. So I just want to show you how I'm using my planners and so forth. So let's start actually with this one. This is my Faith Planner, and I use it, it's weekly layout, and I use it daily or every other day, depends. Sometimes I sit down and do a whole week in one sitting, and I am using this journal for the Bible verse prompt. So it's a Bible study, it's a guided study. This is a great workbook. So if you haven't seen my faith videos, I encourage you. It always has a long quote here. You can use this as a workbook, reflection, teaching. I mean, this really is well laid out, I have to tell you. And then there's a second quote on this page, and then you go to the next week. I did use it originally in the beginning as a workbook, and I was like, well, and I regret that a little bit for me, because journaling and decorating my journal is part of the study for me. It's part of the creativity, but nonetheless, I would recommend this book. It was really inexpensive. I want to say maybe 10 something dollars. And same with this planner. This was inexpensive. It's a Carpe Diem. You can find them on their website. This has been on sale for quite some time. When I started last year and restarted Bible journaling, I was in the larger version of this. And so this has been going well. My other faith planner is this behemoth. It's a biggie, and I love it. And I'm using this, except for Advent. I used, I really just took two chapters in Luke and didn't even use the full chapters. And that was my Advent study. But this has been, I added this in September because this summer was kind of rough and a lot of change and so forth. And I was really stressed. So to compensate for the stress, the second study, and this is going well. This is a lot. I can't imagine, honestly, maybe if you have a lot of children or you're homeschooling or you have an at-home ministry, I think this would be great. It's a lovely planner. Don't misinterpret me. It's just big and it's heavy, and it gets heavier. The more I journal in it, the heavier, and the more embellishments I add, it just gets heavier and heavier. But again, this creative space has been really wonderful for me. So adding the second, I mean, I call them planners and they're labeled planners, but I'm not really using them as planners. It's Bible study. So those two have continued to work, and the binder, it'll be, let me start again. Ash Wednesday last year is when I started using the A5 binder again. I had used it the previous year, and then I stopped using it. I've been consistent for almost a year, and so come Ash Wednesday, which is in February, I'm going to have to, I'm going to continue to use it, I think. I don't think I'm going to change it, to be honest with you. Then we have my journal, which is this cute little Print Impression Weeks planner. And what I do with this, I decorate it and so forth. In the front, I decorate the months, right? You can see that minimally. And then I write down, I plan out all of my YouTube videos in here, in this section. I used to do it in my work planner, but I'll get to that in a minute. So since September, like September, things changed. You can see we moved, blah, blah, blah. And it was a big move. And so things changed. So I've been using this small space here. I have a rhythm with my channel, so it's not, you know, anything earth shattering. And then what I've been doing is I was journaling. These are the months here, and then the weeks are separate. So I journal in here, and then this was October. Isn't that a pretty sticker kit? I'm using mostly Simply Gilded in here, not all. For October, I decided to decorate this for my 30 days of gratitude. I'm so glad I did that challenge. This is something I look forward to. I did it for the first time last year. This year, I really dove into it, and it was really just wonderful. And actually, I think this was my last Cocoa Daisy subscription box, so I used a lot of that. And then for December, this is what I did, right? And I used another kit again from Simply Gilded. And then for New Year's, all of my planners are New Year's, journals, Bible study, it was all pastels, light pastels to welcome the new year. I kind of based that on some of the paper collections I had. It wasn't so original, but yeah. So I did that, and these are Dollar Tree embellishments here, incidentally. Same with these. These are Dollar Tree. This is Simply Gilded washi, but those are all Dollar Tree. And what I decided to start doing now, every month I use quotes in this journal. I find an author that I happen to like, and it's not quite a quote journal, but I really try to add to it. So like, I love this one. This month is Robert Frost. So now I'm going to start writing down the author here. I've used E.E. Cummings. I've used Louisa May Alcott, Emily Dickinson, Walt Whitman. Those were great. I mean, I just come up with quotes that I really like. Joy Harco. I just, authors that I like. They might be poets. Boris Pasternak. I'm all about the Russian angst literature. So Pasternak's always one of my perennial favorites. Yeah, so I'm going to start writing the author right there. So here you go. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. Isn't that, I love that, you know, and I used it again here. I just thought that was such a great quote. Here's another one. We love the things we love for what they are. And I love that. It's just take people as they are. I missed a week here somehow. I don't know how I did that. Or no, that's next week. Yeah, okay. Whew. That's actually this week. I haven't started yet. I'm going to sit down. I have some time tonight. And then next week, I'm going to decorate here for the month of February. So yeah, I'm filming this on Tuesday. I'm dropping it tomorrow. So yeah, I have to catch up. And tonight I will. Very simple layout. And again, this is just a journaling notebook, really. You can call it a planner because technically it is. And you know what's funny about this? I have to add, I love horizontal planners. I can drop my video about my planner opinions below. I love horizontal for the amount of room to write. And yet in this, with like the quotes and stuff, I just find this format works because it's short and simple. The journaling is short, simple, sweet. And yeah, so that's that. And then we have, I've been using a personal planner for over a year now. This is my January layout. This is kind of everything in one bundle, if you will. My life in a bundle. I made something I'm going to put in here when I decorate it for next month. And yeah, so here we have January here. And truth be told, okay, I did a video on habit tracking, and I've been keeping up with my habit tracking. I color coded it here for January. And then I do my dots. And so that's been going well. I have not yet done this page here. I'm still debating on what I want to do there. So I guess I can't debate too much longer since January is almost over. I did cut down some of my blogging posts and my yeah, I had like 16 or too many. Even 10 is a lot per month. So they're small, but I've been keeping up with that. So that's been good. And again, the habit tracking, this system is actually working really well. And then we come into January. And the funny thing is, the first week I was so busy. I didn't decorate. I didn't do anything. I just numbered it, and that was it. And it worked. And then we have the second week, the third week, and then obviously this week, which I'm still setting up and working on, etc. And I just put a little clip in here so it's just easier for me to find it. For this month, my decoration here has consisted of just stickers from this. I had picked it up, I guess it was their Black Friday sale, yeah, and it was like $3 and change. So this is their Carpe Diems sticker book, and there's February every month. So it's 12 sheets, and it has, all kind of cute decorations. I like it. I don't like the real thick sticker books. I know Happy Planner, people love them. They're a great value. Not for me. Sorry. It's not to be critical. They're pretty and all, but I never use all the stickers. 500 some stickers, 1,000 stickers, 800 some stickers. No, I can't use that many stickers. So this has, all right, so this has over 500, but they're including little dots and all this. This just works better. And even with that, I still have leftovers from January. So this has been going well. Let me see here. I have been my reading. So I put my goals in the habit tracking, but I'm working on things. And for my budget, I have subscriptions, and I've really been taking care and watching my receipts this month. I have a project now where I'm going to save every single craft purchase, every single one, whether it's a subscription box, I run to Hobby Lobby and just pick up a few things. I am tracking all those expenses, because I know next year I'm going to sit down and say, oh man, did I spend too much money? And then I'll cut back. So that's my way of holding myself accountable. And then my book tracker that I created, I'm using it. Right now I've read 3 books this month, and 2 I wasn't as crazy about. 1 was okay. So not a great track record, but I'm on my 4th book and I'm enjoying that one very much. So yeah, and I have to get more paper for here. I haven't done that, and I haven't stamped it for February. So this is kind of my life in a book, and it's going well. I haven't been doing my meal planning either. I want to get back to that for February. I plan what I'm going to make, but I haven't been writing down new recipes as I normally do. So finally, the difference from last year to this year, I left my job and moved and got a new job. So now I switched. This planner was an impulse purchase in 2021 for Black Friday. I had never used an Erin Condren. Again, I love my Dollar Tree butterflies, and I loved this planner. I have to tell you, I loved it. The paper in here to die for. Really just loved it. It was great, and I enjoyed it. And I also kept track of some of my life stuff in here. I never used these pages. I don't know why. I just never did. But, and again, the paper's great. What happened then is when we were moving, I couldn't bring everything. I don't have a large car. I don't have a large vehicle. So I ended up in packing it, right? And you can see I've got blank pages. I've got so many things. So we move, and my planner, decorated and all, was sitting, it just sat. And so I didn't really use it as much. Hit or miss here. I decorated it, didn't use it as much, because it was, by the time our items arrived, they were so late. The moving company had to reimburse us some money. It was just and it wasn't about the planner. I love the planner, but I was really stressed. Hence the second Bible study. So I love this planner, but by the time it got here and I got set up, I wanted something smaller. So here, I guess I have a Black Friday problem. This is my impulse purchase Black Friday 2022. I've been looking at Filofax planners for quite some time, but I consider them out of my price range. Although this was, I don't know, I think it was like almost, it was 40 some dollars. Erin Condren's expensive. Oh yeah, and I did my beautiful vision board because I'd done one the previous July, and I love how this came out. I covered some pages with some white cardstock. It's really lovely. Great planner, very happy. But again, and I felt as I started this new job, I was like, it got big and it got heavy, and I wanted to streamline. To be honest with you, I considered using one of these for work, and I was like, no, those are separate spaces. So that's when I used to plan the YouTube videos in here. I started using this monthly to plan them because I didn't need that much space. I'm not writing a script. I just decorate and I'm creative on this channel. Then this popped up, one of the YouTube, I watch planning videos, and Mom Yi Plans. She talked about this Filofax pocket that was on sale for Black Friday on Amazon, and it was a really good buy. This is called from their Finsbury line. You can use it as a wallet. I don't, but I do put things in there that I need. And voila, we have my new work planner. What I've done with this, and how is this going? I have to-do lists in the front. I really haven't been using them. I'd like to get more of these, so I'm gonna have to find a planner shop that sells things so you can just check them off. I think that's great. I found these from Peanuts Planner Co. So what I've done is I dated and I stamped the month. I started with this in January, so we have February, March, and then April. And I love how these fold out. That's great because it gives you so much more room. And as you can see, I am using these and I love them. And when I set it up for February, I'll probably take care of March and June in here. Okay. Then we have these, again, Peanuts Planner Co. They're very simple. I put some to-dos here, like a week, things I have to do each week. And then this is more of my schedule and what I'm doing with notes here. I'm not using this page because for work, I'm not habit tracking. So will I get different inserts in the future? I might, because this is kind of wasted space. I could put something over it. Right now, to be honest with you, I'm just kind of ignoring it. I have plenty of room in here. I really do. And I'm keeping track of everything. And I really, it's been working. So as I go into February, I just continued numbering it myself and moving it along. And then in the back, I have some procedural stuff. I left that in. I guess I didn't have, I left that in because of the holidays. And then back here, I actually started with this the paper I like the least, are books and things I've been looking up, things that I'm using at work, etc. So I keep a list back here with, title, author, call number, and then I have some blank pages here and this cute little pocket here, just kind of a little bit of inspo, and that's it. So this, I love this. I love this so much, it's ridiculous. And carrying it is a dream. To be honest with you, I've always been like, I love my personal planners, and I do, but oh man, this is like, it's so easy and it's so functional, and I haven't really decorated it. I don't know that I will, but that's okay. It's for work. So yeah, here we are. So that's it. That's my little mini review here of how it started and how it's going, and it's going really well. But certainly, I think this visual, right, that I downsized. Clearly, I have downsized, and I'm happier. Can't believe how heavy this thing is. And would I use another Erin Condren? Yeah, this is the A5 size. This is even the 7x9. I would. The paper is fabulous. I kind of miss that paper in some ways in some of my other planners. But you know what? I think that change is part of life. And as we grow, we change. So that's it, planner friends. Just a little talk about you know, what I'm doing and how it's going. And yeah, just chitter chatter, I guess. So thank you so much for taking the time and listening to me. I hope you have a spectacular week. It's a beautiful sunny day here, and I plan to enjoy it. And yes, I have to get to work and do all the things. So have a great day, planner friends. Bye.